Get some music going. I'm coming in hot. If it gets to the point where I'm getting chunked, just yell at me. I don't think it will. He said I'm used to it. What up? Yeah. Did you try that totem theory with the Darkhawk? With him charging? Really? That's cool. Okay. Could you just put like a stone claw down maybe? Right. Makes sense. Just make sure we're killing totems, boys, please. Okay. Well, I'm also not a paladin, so this is kind of the cap here for me. Hey, what up, Scars? Hey, man, your early tanking videos really helped me improve and gain confidence. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming in the stream as well. Thank you. We just fired up. We're doing a Sethic real quick. We're a pretty under-leveled group, so this honestly might go pretty slow. Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're good. I didn't pull you up. Okay. Yeah, we have a pretty under-leveled group, including myself. So, this will be interesting. All right, 1 second. Whatever he wants. You can definitely tell people have prot paladin brain. I cannot hit these mobs if we're just blasting on different mobs. Like, I don't know what we're thinking here. We got Rogue popping Blade Fury at the rip. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm technically also under level to be tanking this. One level too low to be tanking this, but at the same time we have 3 DPS that technically fit that bill as well, so... Or 2 DPS, I should say, so... This will be an interesting run once we actually get to the... Almost wondering with how this pace goes, if it's worth just doing the first boss and resetting. Might be. Yeah, Rogue's not interrupting anything either. Why does every single pug we pick up just absolute dog shit, man? Like, I just don't get it. Yep. I agree. If you're talking about me, I agree too. Ready? Hey, what up, Canucks? How's it going, man? We are just in a very slow Sethic. We are pretty underleveled, so we're just taking our time. I should be 1 level higher. Hunter needs to be 2 levels higher. What'd he say? Can be a pain. It's not too bad of a dungeon. It's just our levels right now that are really killing us, but we don't have anything else to run, so... We're kind of waiting on another homie here, because I'm gonna DPS down some dungeons too, because my DPS on Sethic is actually crazy. The chain. We were doing it earlier and it seemed like it was still just sprouting, but I wonder if it has to do with where the DPS are too. Mm. Oh god. No, kill the ads.
Nice pets, yes. I have pets of my own. I have pets of my own. I have pets of my own. No more life. No more pain.
Me? I'll kill Totem. My fucking god, boys. I'm down to find a different DPS. I mean, dude has got one job and he hasn't done it a single time. He kicked down one mob, and God knows what it was. Probably something stupid. I'm literally gonna burn through a whole stack of consumes for this. Prio kick over totem guy. Brother, you didn't even kill the totem. Time control always prio? Oh, I know. You didn't see anyone kill the totem though, right? That's the guy who drops the totem. Like When I went to go hit the totem, there was 0 DPS on it. Also, I think, Zav, that's also a problem because the mob wasn't dead when it was targeted, so I don't know. Definitely a lower level group, but also a prio problem I can see. Regardless if it's been or marked or not. I should be able to pull birds first here. Incoming. Surprised I'm not 70 yet? No, man, I've been taking it slow, bro. And plus, I'm doing a lot of YouTube and stuff, too. It's just been... I don't want to call it impossible to be 70 yet, but I also took daughter to a hockey game. I mean, I did some other real-life stuff, too. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have been touching grass a little bit, unfortunately. What up, Paradox? Two warrior, have one of them already at 70 and another one at 67. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Run smoothed out a lot here. It's just that one pull that kind of was tilting a little bit, but overall it's gotten better. I hate the idea that they can resist Thunderclap. It's just dumb. What do you think about macroing Revenge to Cleave and Heroic Strike? I mean, technically, yeah, you can do that, but it's only going to work if the Revenge is procced, unless you mean like I think a better option, depending on your rage generation, would be to macro Heroic Strike to Revenge, or potentially Devastate as well. I think that might be a better idea, or even potentially Thunderclap, depending how you look at it, but I think you might have more value out of macroing Heroic Strike to those abilities rather than macroing Revenge. So if the Revenge isn't procced anyways, I mean, you're really just pressing what your original button is anyways, right? So I think the only problem that a lot of people run into is when they queue the Heroic Strike with a lot of their stuff, is that then they find that they don't really want to hit Heroic Strike at that point, and then it's like, oh shit, I'm out of rage, you know. I definitely recommend it for like bosses and stuff like that, queuing the Heroic Strike with your other abilities, but or if I'm tanking like AoE like this, yeah, I'm always gonna have rage, right? So it kind of just depends on the situation. I mean, you're not wrong. You technically could attach a revenge to it, right? But, I mean, if it's not proc, then... What's up? Must have been. I don't think the Shadow Mage does that. Watch out for that ghost. It's gonna back it up a bit. Been leveling dual wield on prot tank, but with Zerker stance, I've been having a blast. Honestly, it's kind of surprising when people try for the first time in open world leveling, like how good like the dual wield prot situation is. It's not bad at all. This Sethic Halls, it's kind of calmed down a little bit, but the interrupts have definitely been lacking. And that's been the main problem of this run so far. We have 3 of us that are under-leveled, so I mean, that's also a problem too. But that is also a problem too. Been stun locked this entire time. Here we go. I don't know. It's kind of asking a lot. Alright. God damn. I've been stunned this entire fucking time. Sethic Halls is definitely great practice for warrior tank though, for sure. I like tanking it. But like I said, it's a little difficult right now with us being, at least some of us, essentially underleveled. Hey, what up, Shreddy? Hope you get feeling better, man. Oh my god. It's a double fear. Shouting. I mean, the run smoothed out a lot of those lack of interrupts really did us in at the beginning. Yeah. says it's still locked to me. I think he's failing on it. Arcane protection, baby. Yes, sir. Incoming. Definitely will never be as fast as a prop paladin, but doable? Yeah, for sure. I have no threat. I've been CC'd this entire time. Still CC'd. I can't do anything about it.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
Can't wait to see this ring for the first time and then the rogue wins it.
Power in trinkets.
Ask Inferno which earth totems he runs. Well, in a group like this, it'd be Strength of the Earth, but lately it's been Tremor because of all the fears.
No escape.
Just really depends on your group, Shreddy. Most powerful PvP class and they use totems? Really, dude? I feel like it's gotta be Rogue. They were gonna do like an OnlyFans dueling tournament, and they literally didn't do it because of how overpowered rogues are. They literally canceled the whole thing because of that. I can't even hit him. Don't forget to grab your key, Omni, in this box. Got my butt wrecked? Hey, yo, what? It's a PG friendly stream, my guy. Alright, that was about as rough as it's gonna get with considering our levels here. Yeah. Honestly, the pace in the back half wasn't bad. Like I said, it was literally just the totems at the beginning that kind of did us in. He might be leaving. He's just walking away. So we can grab a different one. He's mounting up, so just get rid of him. Didn't Snuts win the PvP tourney last time on TBC Classic was out? Honestly, I don't know. I remember he won the original Classic one. I don't know about TBC. I feel like Rogue in like a 2v2 situation or even like a 3v3 is just insanely broken, dude. I'm not sure, Double. I don't pay attention to like PvP tournaments and stuff like that. I just remember they were talking about doing like an OnlyFans duel tournament and they literally canceled it because of Rogue. So I don't know. Yeah, kick the Rogue. You just dipped out. I don't even know where he went. Just kick him. Oh my god, there's Torta Pounder in LFG. And he's a Rogue. Do we take him? I mean, that's our only interrupt choices. I can't really do it. It's kind of unfair to ask Inferno to... It's kind of unfair to ask Inferno to do shocks as well. Right. Appreciate y'all on the stream. Thank you guys for being here as always. Starting off a little slow. That's okay though. Doing some Sethics. We're a little under-leveled. I'm under-leveled by 1. Hunter's under-leveled. Mage is under-leveled. Now this Rogue is about to be under-leveled. So, I mean, I don't know. It's okay, though. It is what it is. Sorry. Did you reset? Also no. All good. Thanks for following, Double, by the way. Would two-handed cleave work well in this dungeon? Honestly, I was DPSing this earlier as a Fury. You should see the amount of DPS I was putting out. On the first boss, I put up like 2.8k. It's reset. You should be able to just zone in. See talents? Yeah, I have a video on it too, Nim. If you want. I put my leveling points in improved demo, and I took parry as well, so a little extra MIDI. Bro, what, dude? I'm dead serious, bro. I don't think I've ever had like a half decent pug. Like truly, I truly believe that, dude. Like, there's another one, Rengato. That name sounds familiar. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Is it possible to Fury Prot Sethic? I mean, with the dual wield build like I'm doing right now, it kind of is. The problem with that, Nim, is like a lot of people, like I did a video on it where like people were like promoting Fury Prot and they're like, oh yeah, I took like 30, it was like 5, 30, and 14 or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm genuinely curious how that does in some of these harder hitting dungeons with essentially no mitigation. And if you're Fury Prot, you're not wearing a shield, right? So I don't know if those actually work. I've been asking people to show me clips and things of them doing it, and they never do. So it makes me want to believe that they're just getting chunked and they don't want to admit it. But I don't know. The build in itself seems cool and all, but like I just don't think it's working like people say it does. It might, but I don't know. There's been like I said, there's been a couple people like in my videos saying or promoting it, but then I asked to like see it in action, and I haven't seen it. Wait, we have a warlock with no seed? I don't know about this one. Our DPS was already not good. All right. He doesn't. Nope. A dungeon spammed all the way till honored with Fury. What do you mean honored? Like you hit every single dungeon honored? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it works if you have a guild group or a group of people you know, but walking in there with like a pug? No, probably not. I mean, essentially you can make anything work with the guild group, right? All right, bro. I am kick this dude. Kick this dude right now. He's already bitching about spirit shards. Kick this dude. I'm dead ass serious. Oh my god, he's crying about spirit shards. I can't, bro. I'm about to quit. Dungeon spam all the way to honored till fury prot. Yeah, I mean, you can hit honored. I don't know, you'd have to give me more information on that, because you should just, I mean, technically you can do all the beginning dungeons and hit honor with those, right? So turn in one quest. This is crazy, man. The amount of just, I don't know, can anyone vouch? Is anyone just like running with like 2 or 3 guildies and you pick a pug and they're just either just an absolute shitter or they're just complaining about everything? Like I don't think I've found a random person yet that has genuinely been a good player. Like I don't understand. The text to get honored? Yeah, that's not what we're talking about though, T Phelps. I would just like to see the build in action. And when I ask people to show me, they don't want to show, so I don't know. That's all I'm asking for. He's hiding. He's here. He's the goat. You can resist it, technically. No, I'm genuinely just curious, like, how it does in dungeons that hit a little bit harder than your average ramparts, you know? That's all I wanted to see. Like, are you putting an absolute tax on, like, healers, or... I genuinely just want to see it. That's all. I know the spec and stuff. I'm honestly curious, like, how the overall, like, well-being of it, though, is, you know? Healer's really good. He's carrying a lot. Yeah, see, that makes sense. And that's not me, like, saying, aha, like, I'm right or anything. I just think that build, while you can do it, I feel like if you're with potentially under-geared players or players that are new, or you're honestly with people you don't even know, I feel like it could be a big problem. I'm happy for you that you are able to have a group that can do it, though. I mean, it's probably an awesome build. It's probably a lot of fun. But in a situation where, like, you know, like if I was Fury Prot right now in this build, or in this group, we would be toast. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. It seems cool. I ain't hating on it. I wish I could do it, but I think there's a lot of, like, well, it comes, I mean, that's just a thing for Warrior in general, though, right? There's always variables to everything when it comes to Warrior. You got a guy that will, like, you know, come in stream or like suggest something, but then they don't tell you the part where they're running like 4-stack, like, cleave groups with, like, all guildies that are all geared, have all played the game before, right? But they don't tell you that part. So I feel like there's, when it comes to Warrior especially, there's tons of variables. But I look like I'm getting trucked? Yeah, the Sethic guards hit hard regardless, man. First couple bulls have Sethic guards in them, they hit hard. They also have a Thunderclap ability that does like 3 times the amount of damage as a player Thunderclap, so you'll see right here. That last pull, I barely took any damage, so... Depends on the mobs. Again, that's why the whole conversation's coming up. See how I just say double T-clap there? Does a lot of damage. How's it go, Fury Pro, if you're dual wielding? No, I like Devastate. Devastate also helps my group with Sunder applications too, so... He didn't dodge the T-clap that time. I mean, you saw the rogue hit like 5%, right? That was literally off a Thunderclap. So if I'm getting hit by the mobs with the Thunderclap as well, I mean, obviously I'm going to get chunked, my man. So... Do I have time to pull this? I don't think I do. We'll wait on it. I might have. Worst case scenario, though. We chain. That ain't good. Yeah, disarm's always an option, too. It's a good idea. Do I ever have to use shield? Yeah, sometimes I do. I think the last time I actually had to use one for the majority of the time, I think was Underbog, but that's because we were doing some crazy pulls, so. Yeah, of course, Logan. The multi-chat's working on the screen, right? I don't have my actual stream pulled up at this second. The multi-chat at the bottom's working, right? Should be. Okay. Just making sure. Hell yeah.
Nice bets to have weapons, not so nice. I have pets of my own. I have pets of my own.
Still have yet to see the throwing weapon, man. God damn. Been running through TBC for the first time and healing this dungeon has shown me that Blizzard sure knows how to make some annoying ass abilities. And Sethic's an interesting one, man. It's fun though. I mean, honestly, if people want to get better at warrior tanking, this is the place to go. I'm not even kidding. This is the place to get reps as far as what do I do like when shit hits the fan, you know? Or if I'm CC'd, how is a way I can pick up some quick threat, you know? I don't know. I feel like if people want to train playing warrior tank, this is definitely the place to be. That or shattered. Shattered too. I think I need to find the specs so I can still get DPS gear. I have a video on it, Rich, if that's what you were looking for. Talents like quality of life talents are really good in here too, like improve revenge, improve taunt if you want them. I wouldn't see an issue putting them in there, but these are definitely some good talents to have for a place like this. Isn't it kind of crazy how much smoother this is when we get interrupts? Yeah. 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 I asked for one kick and then he ended up getting kicked. That's crazy. Don't make you cry? Nah. What does the nature boy say, Ric Flair? Kiss all the girls in the neighborhood and make them cry. Can't wait. 68. We have 4 pieces of gear waiting for us. Cloak, Night Mace. We have Death Forge as well that we're going to put on. And then we have the other shield. We have 4 pieces at 68 to put on. That will definitely help us out. Pulling this serpent. R.I.P. Scotty. I pop last stand for you. Yep. Well, I saw you had like 20% mana, so. Oh, you're getting hit by ghosts? Couldn't be me. Hmm. I might have ate a ghost hit there. I'm not going to admit if I did or not, but I might have. CC. Surprised usually they usually don't stun tank. Unless he pulled threat initially or something before the mobs got here. That could have been it. Yo. Curse. Great movie. Movies. It's just not worth it to wield over his shield? Okay. If you say so. It's your opinion, my guy. I don't tell people what to play. Yeah, they're really cheesy, but back in the day they were cool. Ghost hits. Yes, sir. Why do you think it's better in dungeon situations? Just because of shield slam, or why? Fair enough. It's a great threat. I mean, Sethic's pretty nasty regardless anyways. I'm CC'd at least 4 times in every single one of these pulls. These back pulls, the end of the dungeon pulls, I should say, but... The one thing I will say a lot for new players, though, is that they really struggle with, like, rage gen. And I think a lot of them feel like they have to be pressing something, whether that's, like, Shield Slam or something like that, or they don't have a Shaman, so they're definitely not getting Wind Fury procs, right? So... I guess it really just depends on, like, what the situation is, you know? Especially in I'm not saying this group per se, but like a lot of the groups, you know, like when I like meet with people or whatever, they're like, I can't hold threat. And then you 5 seconds into the clip, you see the guy's not even pulling and the hunter's already multi-shotted. There's already a flame strike out and the dude has landed maybe a single thunderclap, right? So, I mean, a lot of people say, oh, it's pretty much impossible to tank as a warrior, like in these dungeons, like Sethic halls, like we're doing right now. But like, I mean, it's just the way the game has changed, man, honestly. Like right now, like a couple of these guys trust me to tank these mobs, but like a lot of them just, you know, you come into some of these pugs, man, and they just don't care, right? Are they as fast as Prot Paladin? Nah, but the runs are still doable. I mean, honestly, this pace like isn't fantastic, but right, exactly. I mean, prime example right there, right? I get stunned and then I get the cleave stun, right? So for about 4 seconds, I can't do anything. DPS blast, and then that's kind of what happens, you know? Not really anything I can do in that situation, you know? I don't have a consecrate tick that does the work for me. That's why I like warrior tanking, though. It's like super hands-on, but like situations like this where like people just don't care that you're CC'd, I mean, it's an issue, right? So... Warrior tanking's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. This is honestly probably the worst probably the worst one. That, honestly, I would almost prefer taking Shattered Halls in this one. Weirdly enough, but this one can get a little messy. I think this one people are just used to Prot Pal, and then they just start blasting, and they pay the price when I'm CC'd 75% of the fight, you know? Yep. You're telling me, man. I'm CC'd like 75% of these fights and trying to pick up threat on 3 different targets is crazy.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Power, great power. You make power in trinkets.
Once we hit 68, though, we got some massive upgrades for us, so make it a little bit smoother. But
I guess will not die.
Prioritize getting T-Clap and demo shout out. Yeah. I got a lot of physical damage in the group too, though, so I do feel like the Sunders kind of help initially, right? Plus, more often than not, I'm proccing a Wind Fury off the Devastate, so in like your normal dungeon pulls, like yeah, it's pretty much what I do as well, but in those situations, like I have a rogue and I have a hunter, so I don't know. It just depends. What up, Noah? Hope everybody's having a good night, guys. We are just chilling. Feel very relaxed right now. Just not a care in the world. Make sure you reset it when you get a sec. We can relayer if you guys really need the spirit shards, though. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but we could try. Yeah, basically. We'll just go to a different layer until we find it. I don't know, layer switches never seem to work for me. They must have put a fat cooldown on them. It's bugged. Honestly, I think they just increased the CD on them, but they could be very well bugged. Would not be surprised. Okay, let's find one of those then. Is there an add-on that's telling you that, Omni? Really? It tells you which ones have it? Interesting. US DPS, I'm having trouble stealing threat. Wait, what? Kind of a dumb question. No question's a dumb question, man, unless you're asking me to, like, get naked or something. Like, no, I can't get naked on stream, but... I mean, I've just been weaving gear in out depending on, like, the situation. So, like, right now I'm tanking Sethic where I'm, like, one level too low to be doing it, like, efficiently, right? So, like, right now I've swapped out some of my gear to put on a little bit beefier gear, but when I'm DPSing, I mean... most of the time I'm still rocking the High Warlord. The only reason that the High Warlord gear really works for warrior for so long is, one, a lot of it comes with hit rating, which a lot of people kind of for some reason don't even think about, but the hit rating, but also there's a lot of good base stats on them, so stacks really well with like your improved whirlwind or potentially vitality. So a lot of it just lasts longer than your majority of your other classes. But I will say at 68 we're putting on like 3 different pieces. So that's so weird. Like I get layered, doesn't work, but then like get invited to this one, it works instantly. I remember what the rogue's name was. It's a JV, Javi. There, we got him. That was your next question, Citra? Yeah, I can't do that on stream, man. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm stealing thread unintentionally. I mean, obviously salve is good. Improved whirlwind is good too. Just give him a second, man. If you're with like a warrior tank, like if it's double war, like, I mean, honestly, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you pop a sweeping whirlwind, even within the first, like, you wait like 3 seconds, you're still ripping threat. I mean, it's just kind of how it rolls, man, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people are going to be upset when they start DPSing as warrior and some of these heroics and they get away with like pulling threat on like Underbog or like, you know, Ramparts or Blood Furnace, and they're going to get real mad when they start getting one shot from like, you know, like the Destroyers and Ramparts or the Legionnaires and Blood Furnace or like, you know. And honestly, I think you're just going to see a lot of people not even bring warrior tanks to these heroics. I think a lot of them are just going to... I think a lot of them are just going to boycott warrior tanks simply because they don't want to wait for threat or anything like that, you know, so. How much hit rating are you shooting for in dungeons? Honestly, with the high warlord gear and like a couple of the rings that drop either in Manatomes or in here, well, I haven't got the ring in here yet, but you're still rocking about between like 70 and like 90 hit rating alone, which is pretty solid. I mean, it's not cap or anything, obviously, but it's not terrible. Plus, I have a decent amount of expertise. I'm still rocking edgies while I level and do these dungeons. Can't be top DPS on trash without ripping aggro. Exactly. Exactly. My hands are freezing, dude. I wouldn't think so. Otherwise, I feel like I'd hear more people talking about it. Is everybody here? We missing someone? Oh, okay. Do things that help instead of trying to pump. I think that's the hardest part, Vaca, is a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of utility when it comes to warrior. I mean, hell, like you said, literally pummel, or even just walk out for a second and use an intercept stun. I mean, like a lot of people don't even think about that because they're just too busy with numbers. So I think warrior brings a lot to the table that a lot of people don't even talk about, to be honest. And it's a shame because you got a lot of these YouTubers and stuff that talk really bad about warriors, but like their only point of view is like, oh, well, they don't really pump single target. They don't talk about anything else they bring to the table. It's just kind of weird, but. Ready? All right. We also have a 6500 in here too, so some of these fights are really elongated. We're also rocking a hunter that really shouldn't be in here. But he's a guildie. It's fine. Yeah, and Stonebreaker. I did a YouTube short on it. Oh. Loki. Attaboy. Huh? That's crazy. How dare you use logic? It's not what this game's about, man. Is like, can you even consider that family at this point? Healer has no mana. I'm pulling the hardest hitting ones in here. Just let me die. Manitoum's best XP till 70, by the way. Tested it myself. I trust you, Bruce. I would never doubt a guy named Bruce. I know some really trustworthy Bruce guys out there, by the way, Bruce. Like Bruce Fly 3612, Bruce from Finding Nemo. You know? I honestly don't doubt you. Bruce Wayne. You know? Bruce Willis? Look, man, the names are endless. Bruce is a trustworthy guy. He needs water? Well, I'm pulling. Bruce Almighty? That's what I'm saying, dude. He's in good company. The man is in good company. Are you lusting this? Alright.
Nice pets have weapons, not so nice. I have pets of my own. I have pets.
Shouting. I'm gonna pull this next group while he's walking away here. What up? What up, Keck? Oh, I forgot birds. I'll grab those first. That's not a bad ring, actually. Low key, I might take that. I'm not even kidding. I'm only have the defense ring. I haven't seen the Mana Tombs ring the drop, or I haven't seen the ring in here drop yet. It's crazy. The two like most spammable dungeons in TBC, I haven't seen them. I guess. I mean, I can't really complain. My RNG earlier on the loot was pretty crazy. We got girdle and the shield like first drop. And the cloak. I'm still rocking the ZG girdle. Just really hasn't been anything better. Till next level. Without like digging through quests, that is, but. I already got one. Unless you just put that one on. I was wondering why people were spamming numbers in my chat like the Matrix, but it's the layer channel. I forgot I'm in the layer channel. Very unpopular opinion, guys, and I don't know if it, well, it's not really an opinion. I guess I just never came around to watching them. I've only ever seen the first Matrix movie. And it's not even like I hate the Matrix or anything like that. I've only seen the first one. The only other thing I've seen is the only other part of the Matrix I've ever seen, because it's pretty popular in like some of like YouTube shorts and stuff like that, is when they have like those mechs and they're like holding off the fort, or you know per se holding off the fort. I don't even know what Matrix that is or anything like that. That was a bad pull. I'm busy yapping. Just not a big movie watcher, man, to be honest with you. I'm just not. Like last year, maybe like 6 months ago, I just got around to watching Shutter Island, and I never knew, like, because apparently a lot of people said, because when the movie ended, I've been CC this whole fucking time. Apparently when the movie was first coming out, apparently a lot of people on Reddit were like really upset about Shutter Island, because apparently like the previews pretty much leaked what's exactly going on in that movie. So, but I went into that movie like 100% blind. So I didn't know the story. I didn't know the plot. I didn't know anything. And so when I saw that the first time, my mind was like completely fucked. I was like, holy shit, like this is one of the craziest movies I've ever seen. And so I went to Reddit to like look at like people's theories and stuff because I still didn't really know like what exactly was going on. So I rewatched it a second time, and like when you rewatch it from like a whole different like viewpoint, it's like a whole different movie. But going into that movie blind was probably like one of the best things I ever could have done with that movie because I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea like what the movie was about or anything. And then when I watched it the first time, I was like, holy shit, that's one of the wildest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Ready to work.
Hey JD, thanks for following, man. I appreciate it. We are just tanking Sethic calls with kind of an under-leveled-ish group. Is it going extremely fast? No. Is it smooth? For the most part. It's kind of fun. It's a great place to practice warrior tanking, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Great place to practice. I don't think you find yourself in many raid situations tanking like this, though, but it is great practice. Build that muscle memory. Appreciate everyone watching the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Again, thank you for everyone that has took the time to purchase or at least look at the warrior guide that I've posted. It really means a lot that over 200 of you guys have believed in me to provide you information like that. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for always watching the stream and everything. As always, it means the world. Like I've been saying the last couple streams, I have it set up to where if I update anything, it will automatically send you the new copy. So I am going to add a reputation guide, or at least a better one. And obviously as the game goes on, I'll add you more gear lists and stuff like that too. So I was thinking about maybe just doing a long form video for the reputation, but I think it'd be better just to have it send the email instead. That might be a better move. That is a fat healing wand. Should I tank with sweeping strikes? I mean, it really kind of just depends on your situation, man. If you're pugging, I wouldn't recommend it. You're going to get absolutely chunked. If you're with a guild healer or someone who's played with you and you got a decent comp, you know, then you can probably make it work. There's a lot of people in stream that swear by some sort of like Fury prot build where it's essentially like a... I don't know the exact skill points, but something along the lines of like 5, 30, 14, something like that. But... a lot of them, when you ask them about it, they always tell you that they're in a group with like all guildies. They never pug with it. So I'm genuinely curious to see how it would be in a pug group, and I guarantee they're getting chunked. So, in your first couple starting dungeons, you know, like ramparts or potentially slave pens is a pretty easy dungeon too. I'm sure you could make the sweeping work, but honestly, if I was just kind of chilling and doing my own thing and not having people to play with, I wouldn't recommend it, but... I am CC'd. I mean, I think of situations like this one alone. Like, let's say your gear is really good and you're not getting chunked, right? Like let's just say some way you're making it work. Have you seen how many times I've been CC'd on this pull alone? 3 separate times for at least 3 seconds apiece. If I was to pop sweeping strikes on this, I would have absolutely got no value out of it. At all. And then essentially my kit, which is like, would be essentially more than half percentage of my kit, right, with sweeping, would be gone. My prot? Yeah. Yep. We're not doing too bad actually taking this at 67 dual wield, considering 75% of these mobs are 69. I'm pretty underleveled, so we're not doing too bad actually. We have a hunter in here that's 65 as well. Our mage is only 67. A couple players in here that are underleveled, but we're not doing too bad. Why dual wield instead of shield? I like it for the extra DPS with the offhand. I find more value in a lot of these pugs using dual wield, and especially with rage generation, compared to kind of like sitting around pulling rage and waiting for a shield slam, you know? But that's just my opinion. There's definitely people who make shield slam work, but I just like this.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Power.
Would I recommend this like in heroics? Probably not. Definitely not actually, but
Power in trinkets. No escape for you.
are you lusting this? Okay, he teleported in the worst possible spot for me, so I will not have threat. So if you start hitting the boss before I do, you are probably dead. Come on, man. Can I see the ring? We're like 0 for 18 on this ring. Haven't seen it one time. Bye, Inferno. Just blasted with the sheep.
I guess we'll not.
Oh, the cloak! Yeah! And another. It's taking everything in my power not to need that shit. I think the rogue greeted it. Did he? I don't think he did, actually. Okay. Well, as long as one of us wins it, that's good. Grats on cloak. Yay! What up, Alexander? Bye. Guys, I'm stuck between Arms and Fury currently at level 25. Alexander, I made a pre-patch warrior leveling guide that's still applicable if you want it. Basically what I do is I kind of sit around and do Arms until about level 29-ish, then I respect a Fury and start doing two-handed Fury. Essentially, I'll take sweeping at 30 and then improve slam at 31, 32, and then I start weaving in the slams. It's a lot of fun. It's up to you, though. Two-hander, that is. I'll run... I keep forgetting Inferno 70. I'm gonna keep running something else, but I figured we could get more guildies in doing something else, but I don't know. All right, man. I'll see you later. Certain things. It depends on like certain things that you make and things like that. Been healing a lot of arms warrior tanks while dungeon grinding on my shaman. They're pumping and holding threat, no worries. Pulling 1k DPS every pull. Nice. It's good to hear. Do I think people will continue to level new characters? So I think like really one good change and probably the best change they made with this TBC is having the key that you can essentially bind to account and you can just pass to alts. I think a lot of the reasons why people wouldn't play alts so much was because of rep grinding to get back into the heroics. I would like to think more people are going to play alts. Not much. Yeah, a lot of people said they couldn't make it, so I just moved it to Thursday. Playing Prot Warrior at 70, been seeing a lot of people looking for their Pally tank exclusively. Yeah, I think that's going to be actually really popular in Heroics. Honestly, I don't think there will be heroic tanks that are Warriors simply because of that idea. I think a lot of people don't have the patience to wait around for threat and stuff like that anymore. And so if you just walk in and pull threat, especially on a heroic mob, like let's say like the, you know, like the Destroyers, that Mortal Strike in Ramparts, just for a example, like they'll just absolutely blast a DPS one shot. So I think a lot of people, I think the game in itself and I think players in itself have changed a lot. And I just think that warrior tanks are just kind of a minority when it comes to heroics. Chess piece is 750. Yes. Later. I'm surprised these aren't more expensive, to be real with you. Pants I expected for sure, but gloves. What? Got scammed by the auction house? Excited to get Fury tanking or try Fury tanking? I mean, you can still do it, but from like a 70 and up perspective, I don't think that's going to be happening.
Blood and thunder.
Holy, I forgot I left all my bee juice and bullshit in here. Yikes. This tune died on hardcore, and I didn't touch it until maybe like 3 days before TBC.
Go forth to victory.
Just because I wanted the female animations. I'll do mana tombs if you need one. If you don't mind having Inferno in there. I'm not sure how much of the XP he would take, but...
Greetings, traveler. Be careful.
Hey, what up, Cruel? Yeah, if you want to invite him, I'm dumb. I'll do one or two. I don't know if Ugly's gonna come back. He's probably gassed. He's gaming all day and then raided. Probably what, like 2 in the morning? We have a few 70s. Is two-handed fury better with sweeping strikes? Better than dual wield? Really just kind of depends, man. I've been absolutely pumping as a dual wield. It's really gear dependent. So I was hoping this paladin tank would come back on so I could show you guys a little bit of DPS too, because I was absolutely going crazy in Sethic halls. But I don't think he's coming back on. Unless he's been on and I didn't even recognize him getting on. No, he's not on. Oh, you guys can invite me. I think a guildie wants mana tombs, so I'll just run a couple with him. I just want to hit 68 tonight, whether that's on stream or off stream. I got like 3 videos I need to get done too. Been really busy. Probably why I haven't been 70, to be honest with you. I'm doing a lot of stuff on the side. Did you guys make a group? Cruel, did you just assume my gender? Did you just call me a boy? I will have you know that I am... Just kidding. Also been trying to get into dungeons / raiding this TBC, how to find solid guilds for that. I mean, it really depends on the class. I mean, warrior is always going to be a little bit harder because, you know, a lot of the casual like dad guilds say they don't follow metas, but they really do when it comes to like guild comps and stuff like that for 25-man raids. The most guilds, at least I've ever been in or I've heard of, have at max like 3 warriors. But now even with dual spec, you might even see less. I know we only have 2. Some even just have 1. So, I mean, for a warrior, it's always a little bit harder. But there's tons of guilds out there that have like multiple like raid teams and, you know, things like that. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, to be honest with you. You just gotta look. Just waiting for them to invite me. Sorry about the downtime. I think we're doing mana tombs. 1 or 2 of them.
Well met. May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Mm-hmm. And Hayspot. Mm-hmm. Get all the goodies flowing. What up, Krevs? Just invite me, whatever. Yeah. Maybe I can get this ring to drop. As long as we get an interrupt for the mana burn, I don't care who's in the group, really. Yeah. Again, I appreciate y'all on the stream, guys, over on Twitch and YouTube. It means a lot. We're going to do some mana tombs just to help some lower level guildies. I'm not really in a rush to level. I honestly think by the time I get off stream or when I play a little bit off stream, then I'll be 68 and then we'll hit 60 easily by Friday at the very latest. So not too worried about it right now. I'm just worried about helping the rest of the guild and such. All right, Krabs, no big deal, man. I appreciate it. I don't really get that many headaches nowadays. If I do, it's from like tension in my neck and then it like radiates down. The worst part is when it like radiates from like the back of the neck to like right here and then it goes to the front, like behind your eyes. Then you get a migraine. Those are the worst. And the only way for me to get him to go away is to go to sleep. What up, Zug Zug? 2 Rage Steel chest shoulder, fell leather gloves, boots, Priebus. Yes, sir. That 2 set for Rage Steel is so important with the hit rating. I think a lot of people sleep on that. I have seen some people use pants instead for fell leather. We really don't have any guildies that want to go. Alright. Yeah, I think, who is that? Oh, Sky. I mean, pretty much every melee and hunter wants it, so I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, you can DPS. Nem needs a healer. Or said he will heal. You want to Ellie. Congrats, Krebs. You haven't told me that, man. I'm happy for you. Sometimes a switch in the job, simple switches like that, can make a massive difference, dude. Well, now we really need probably another melee, so. You just want to grab a rogue, I don't care. Or a hunter, I guess. What am I run, Virus? We're just going to do mana tombs. I'm helping some lower level guildies get some stuff that they want. We were just doing some Sethic runs with, I mean, they were clean runs. We didn't wipe or anything, but we were pretty much, the whole group was like under leveled, so. It was interesting, but they were fine though. Welcome to the stream, Virus, by the way. I'm ready whenever. Actually, no. We're just helping some guildies real quick, man.
Greetings.
Oop.
Asha Fela.
Greetings. Farewell.
I'm ready whenever. Warriors only? What do you mean only, man? You're not falling behind. Thanks for watching the YouTube, man. I appreciate that. I got a lot more stuff I need to be posting, man. Honestly, that's the only reason I'm not 70 is just because I'm doing a bunch of things at once, but we're alright. I'm gonna get a Sethic Halls video out tonight before I go to bed. Whether that is at like 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning, I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of stuff I need to be doing. Back like we never left. Because it probably was. Which one of you lucky dogs is dropping my Wind Fury? Say less. Is this rogue in a robe? What is this man wearing? Wearing a kilt? We got a 70 elemental shaman in here just ripping that chain lightning, man, if you haven't noticed yet. Jesus. Draenor Border Patrol. Hey, what up, Matt? How's it going, man? Dungeons are bad. We're just doing a mana tombs right now to help a couple guildies. We got a 70 elemental shaman in here just blowing these things up. Can't hold the thread on the chain lightning, man. Thanks for coming to check out the stream. I appreciate it. You guys need the escort? Do you need it, Nim? Mm-hmm. You should be able to. It's right outside. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. You probably have the first part. Yeah. Let's see if the rogue does. Thanks, boys. That's DPS being DPS, baby. Hey, what up, Samson? Just questing Netherstorm right now. I don't know what it is, man. I do not like Netherstorm. I don't know if people in stream agree with me or not. I'd pick Shadow Moon Valley 7 times a week, even compared to Netherstorm, man. Love Mana Tombs? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's definitely one that rots your brain after a while because of the spam, but... You would say Blade's Edge? I love Blade's Edge. I'm saving it for gold, though. I haven't touched it yet. I haven't touched Shadow Moon, Netherstorm, Blade's Edge, or Terracar, or... Nah, I've done some on Nagrand. But hopefully at 70, I'm just save that for money, so... Already bought my Fell Leather and my Rage Steel set, so... I'm pretty broke. Can't wait to see what it looks like when we do these worms. I use Shield Slam as well. Well, I'm dual wield, so I don't have Shield Slam, but I did end up using one of my points to learn it. But I'm not using it at the moment. Hey, thanks, Raven. Oh, Raven James, what up, dude? Appreciate it, man. What you been up to? No, not really Fury Prot. There's people out there that are rocking like a 5-30-14-ish kind of build. Talking about talent points. Working kids? Sounds about right, man. I haven't checked out hardcore in a long time, dude. I went after some drama happened on the Horde side. I dipped out to Alliance just to play Alliance for a while. And then when obviously TBC came out, or pre-patch I should say, I pretty much quit. I don't think there's much going on left in hardcore anymore. I'm sure there's a couple guilds like raid logging, but... What's my rotation? Yeah, literally just... Sorry. Oh, literally just walking in, demo shout, T-clap off the rip for that initial AoE threat, and then off of that, pretty much just devastate revenge on CD. That's about it. But the rage gen's so high, I'm able to land a lot of heroics too, so... Or cleaves. Cleaving a lot. Hope you guys are ready to be mana burn the entire time. I don't think this guy's gonna interrupt. Thanks, Raven. I appreciate that, man. Level 70 in here makes it interesting, that's for sure. I'm surprised I'm getting such good XP. I'm still getting almost like basically 700 a kill in here. That's kind of wild. That one not so much, but with the 70 in here, it's actually kind of crazy. True. Don't interrupt this one. I want to see if he actually does it. No, Samson, it's not a Fury prot. It's literally just prot. And then I have a couple things like, you know, cruelty. I have parry. Improved rogue strike. Things like that. I'm putting points right now on improved demo. But just avoiding certain talents like shield mastery at the moment until later on. We're testing our pug rogue here. Dude hasn't interrupted one time, hasn't done a damn thing. I just asked if he would interrupt that. Ain't no way. What up, Jeva? If he could read... What? Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. I feel like I have some pretty shit movie opinions, but I've only seen Forrest Gump once too. We were talking about how I only saw the first Matrix movie. I still haven't seen like all of the old Star Wars. Like I think the only one I've seen is Empire Strikes Back, which I think everybody kind of agrees that's the best one, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big Star Wars guy either, to be honest with you. I just don't really watch movies like that. I just don't. Oh god. Bye, Tip. Prefer Lord of the Rings over Star Wars? Exactly. Exactly. That is my thought process too. I don't know, like so I took... Who did I go? It might have just been my dad. I went with somebody to see like the first like of the new Star Wars movies. I don't even know what to call these new Star Wars movies. The new, like the first new one, Force Awakens or whatever. And I thought it was like, okay, like it was cool. And then the part that really threw me off, and maybe this is a shit take, I don't know, it's just my take. The part that really threw me off was like, yeah, I'm never watching this series again, was when Finn was fighting Kylo Ren, like in the part where like the ground was like breaking and shit. And he picks up a lightsaber and he starts going one-on-one with the fucking Sith Lord, dude. I'm like, what are we talking about right now? Like, this guy has never wielded a lightsaber in his entire life. And he's going toe-to-toe with the Sith Lord? What are we talking about? Maybe there's more lore behind that I don't know. And, you know, I'm not a Star Wars fanatic or anything like that. But when I saw some average dude fighting Kylo Ren and, like, giving him a run for his money, I was like, yeah, I'm never watching this again. Like, what are we watching? I don't know. Maybe a terrible take, but at least for me, that really threw me off. That is his name, right, Finn? Maybe I have the name wrong. I don't even remember his name. What up, Darian? Like, did that not trigger anybody else in the stream? Or am I just yapping to myself here? I feel like that just was really bad. What happened? I'm talking about Star Wars The Force Awakens when I keep saying Finn. I hope his name's actually Finn. And he picks up a lightsaber for like the first time and then he starts going toe-to-toe with Kylo Ren, who has been trained. Not a Sith Lord? Okay. Well, whatever. Like, still a really, like, powered supervillain, you know? I don't know what to exactly call him then, but it just seemed kind of weird. Is the group full? I mean, not really, no. We have a pug, but the pug doesn't know how to do anything, so I mean, I don't know. Dude doesn't kick or anything. He got one job and he can't do it, so I don't know. What is he then, Samson? What would you consider Kylo Ren then? I'm like genuinely asking because I don't know. Like, what is... Does he like evolve over the series or something? Like, does he... Like, what is he considered? And don't even get me started. I usually don't care that much about videos to critique them like that, but I mean, I saw, what was the, not the new 28 years later that came out, the Bone Tower or whatever, but the one that, you know, the newer one that came out. Not the one that just came out, but the one that previously came out for the new kickstart of 28 years later. I mean, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck am I watching, dude? Like, he takes his mom, who's battling cancer, to the most dangerous spot in the area to find a guy a doctor who lives with the infected and doesn't die. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then you got new zombies, or infected, sorry, called alphas with their cocks flying around everywhere. And then now the infected women can get pregnant. It's like, what are we doing? What is this? And then I went to Reddit to like read other people's reviews and stuff to like make sure I wasn't like going insane, because I just honestly, compared to like 28 days later and 28 weeks later, it didn't have that feel, and I thought that's what it was going to be. I should have known better. But the Reddit reviews were really just compiled of, well, if you didn't like the movie, you're just not cultured and you're an idiot and you just don't get the humor. I'm like, I didn't think this was supposed to be like a humorous movie. I thought this was supposed to be like a zombie movie. I didn't understand. I guess I misinterpreted, but I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was just an odd movie, I thought. And some of the logic in it just was kind of weird, but whatever. Was a bat movie or a bad movie? Well, and that's the thing too, nice. And it's like I sat there and then I rewatched it a second time to make sure I just wasn't looking at it wrong. And I even hated it more the second time. And I was like, okay. The intro for it, or the first 5 minutes for it, I was like, oh my God. Because I usually try to go into those movies blind. And I went into that movie not knowing anything about it. Didn't see a preview. Didn't see anything. And I'm a big fan of the 28 series. And I saw like the first 2-minute intro of it, and I'm like, holy shit, this movie's about to be fucking awesome. And then the first like 20 minutes were pretty good, and then like the scenery was awesome, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking sick. Like, this movie's about to be crazy good. And then about 30 minutes in, I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. This is bad. This is not good. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the best person to get movie advice from. I don't know. And I think another thing that kind of drove me nuts too was all of like every single kill that they did in the zombie movies, they did, or in the 28 years later, every single kill that they did had like a Call of Duty like effect to the kill, where like every time they killed one, like the camera would like change angles and shit. I was like, okay, I was like, okay, that was really cool, like at first, but now you start doing it every single zombie kill. I'm like, what are we watching right now? Like, what the hell are we doing? Every single kill had like a camera effect to it, and I was like, okay, this is really stupid. But what level are you? Maybe I can try to tank this. I mean, I can tank it for you if you want, bro. I don't care. I think our only problem will be interrupts, but I don't really care that much. I'm sitting here yapping about movies. I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I went to the theaters and actually saw like a really good movie. I don't know. So his training was very sloppy and constantly struggled with himself. I mean, you kind of got that from like the movie too. Like me not even being a big Star Wars fan, is that like Kylo Ren definitely lacked like confidence. but like almost losing at some points to a guy who's never wielded a lightsaber or even has the Force or anything like that. I mean, I don't know, bro. That was kind of stupid. I have the posture of a shrimp right now, but I just don't care. Just didn't know himself? Okay. Yeah, see, maybe I am talking out of my ass. I don't know. But from like a normal or just like a movie enjoyer, it just felt kind of weird to me. My girlfriend's brought me to the movies a lot recently and seen some pretty interesting concepts and things I'd never pick out myself, and they've been pretty good. What was the one movie that came out that the movie with the athlete, or it was like about like athletes and stuff, and like it had like the devilish side to it? I don't want to say like a Tyler Perry movie, but whatever movie. Shoot. I can't remember what it was called. That was probably the last movie that I actually wanted to go to the theaters and see, and I never actually went, but...
What is this? Oh, you must forgive me, but I was not expecting company.
I wanted to see Sinners, too. I haven't seen that one yet. Was that one halfway decent?
As I am a gracious host, I will tend you.
Sinners is fire? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll buy that one on Prime or something, or rent it. Do you have your current spec on any of your YouTube videos? Yeah, I do actually. It's like the second most recent one I posted. It's like a picture of an orc and with the lettering details, or a dual wield on it. It's on HBO Max. Oh, well, I can't get it then. I don't have any streaming sites except for Prime. Never mind. Never mind.
Ah, we have not been properly introduced.
Aggro controls better. I'm also doing a dungeon that I'm technically too high level to be doing, so it looks a little bit easier. I did set the calls earlier. That would be a more relatable video to look at and like kind of study, because I was actually technically I'm still was under leveled to be tanking that, and so was our DPS. So it was kind of a first run was a little bit of a struggle bus, but if you want to like learn a little bit more about like tanking or what to do in like oh shit scenarios, I definitely would like recommend Sethic calls, especially for like warrior tanking. Oh yeah, escort. Oh, you do? Well, we might as well just do it in another run then. We'll do it on the next one. Should be 64. What? Oh. Wired jumped. We'll do it on the next one, I guess. Darian, do you still want to come to this? Got a nice blue that sold for 146. Let's go. Dual tanking just insane. Lamar, honestly, there's no better class than warrior, and that's honestly just my opinion. But there's no other class that really makes you like trying to think of the right word. You want to kick the rogue? I'm going to get Darian. Keep me fully engaged. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Nyson. I'm trying to do 500 things at once right now. Thank you for coming, Kick. Don't forget to reset it. Yikes. Run to the bathroom real quick, guys. All right, boys. Hey, he's back. Thought he might have died in BWL. I saw that veil pull. Do you guys not have enough bodies for AQ40, so you just did BWL, or? Yikes. I did some Sethics. And Tip, Nim, and Dairy Bear. The guild run. I don't know. They're doing their own thing. I'm down to do more Sethic if you want. I still can't do Shadow Labs. My DPS is just not good. It was one level too low. Alright. Alright guys, I think after this, I'm actually going to get some DPS runs, and I think Ugly, well, his name's Ugly, I'm not calling him Ugly. His two names called Ugly. He's wanting to tank some Sethic halls for us, so I think next run I'll actually be able to DPS a little bit here so you guys can watch that. Again, I appreciate you on the stream. I know I've been pretty low-keyed and I'm kind of quiet. My chest is really inflamed. It hurts. But other than that, been chilling. Appreciate you guys in the stream. I have a video about it, Harlan, if you'd rather have that, where I talk about it a little bit more than just showing talent points. But next run, I'm going to DPS. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. I don't think I've DPS on TBC on stream yet. So. Appreciate everyone watching on YouTube and Twitch. It means a lot. Thank you guys. Thanks for all the subscribers. All the love. I appreciate it. I'll probably drop a tanking Sethic Halls video because I know a lot of warriors have been struggling with that one. It's not an easy one for sure. Especially if you got it walking in there with the bad comp. Got a warrior duo tank last night in defense greens. Wow. From the honor vendor. That dude slapped. Let's go, baby. Welcome to the stream, Wesley. We're just helping some guildies right now do a mana tombs. I think we're going to do Sethic after this. And I'll actually get the DPS. I'm still looking for either the Long Strider loop in here or the Ravenclaw ring. I have not seen either of them, and I've been spamming both dungeons. I haven't even, it's not that I've even lost the roll on them. I just literally have not seen them drop. Not one time. Everybody port right now. Yeah. They're useless. Past 63.
Do not resist.
Mm-hmm. Don't even heal him, Nim. He's literally killing your mana. Just let him die. Took over 40 runs. Holy shit, casual. I mean, I don't think I've done 40 runs, but I've done at least, I'd say 15. I haven't even seen it one time. Yes, sir. Hey, what up, Jade? Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Right. The problem is you won't be able to do the escort because the first part is you got to kill like a certain amount of these. So you think the build's viable for someone who jumped in the pre-patch and doesn't have the gear you have? Yeah. I mean, it's still deep prot regardless. I'm just dual wielding instead of a shield. And as I've leveled, I've added more mini talents like parry. Parry, improved demo. I put finish points in anticipation. You shouldn't have a hard time with it. I mean, literally, Wesley just said he had a guy in green said did it just fine. He was pumping. How long can you do wheel tank? I mean, as long as you keep the gear updated, you can ride it till 70. I obviously wouldn't recommend it for heroics. I would not recommend it at all for heroics, but from like a dungeon spam perspective to 70, like definitely the whole way. As long as you keep the gear updated. I'm actually using, Derek, I'm using one called Neat Plates, like neat as in clean, tidy, neat, N-E-A-T. I used to use Plater a lot, but I don't know, not my thing. I like this one a lot. It has just really like 8 basic themes you can use. You can just customize them off that. Like this one's the neon theme. I like the neon colors that come with it. And there's other colors you can change it to, but just remember, Inferno, you're like our only interrupt. Good luck. It didn't seem like the mana burns were that bad last run, were they? I don't know, I didn't really pay attention. Oh, okay. They didn't seem too bad. True. Sheesh. Why is it not letting me click? This game's weird. 67, Johnny. We're just helping some guildies with the mana tomb run. Couple mana tomb runs. We're gonna do Sethic after this one, I think. I'm actually gonna be able to DPS. Someone wanted to tank it instead, so I said, "You don't gotta argue with me, man. I'll DPS. I don't give a shit." So you guys, I don't think I've actually DPS on stream yet. In TBC, that is. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you thumbs up the stream. I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys for everyone on Twitch as well. A tank Sethic halls? It can be a rough one for sure. I think it's a great place to practice, though. I think it's a great place to practice as far as just all the mechanics that some of the mobs do. But also a place where you can kind of get used to party members kind of just, as weird as it sounds, like not being good. And so you just gotta like take things into your own hands sometimes, you know? Johnny, when the stream's over, you can watch me on the VOD. Otherwise, I'm gonna post a YouTube video about it, so. I'll thumbs up the stream if you hit top DPS in Sethic. Okay. Fair enough. I can do that. I'll switch details to do overall data too when we walk in. But it's more fun to see the DPS per fight. What up, King? We're just chilling. Open a couple guildies with mana tomb runs. Well, it's really hard to get DPS to do anything at all when it comes to your tank being CC. They're just so used to prot paladin that their brain cannot function actually like doing mechanics when their tank is CC'd like a warrior, potentially a bear. They just can't fathom it. They don't know how to do it. So that's why you see a lot of these groups right now that are wanting prot pally only. They can't find tanks in the first place, but now they only want prot pallies. So, I mean, warrior tank isn't really bad. It's just the way that the game has changed so much from just an overall how to play and a min-max style that a lot of people simply just will not take a warrior tank because they can't DPS right off the rip. So kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Share talents. I have a video about it, Angel, if you want. It's just deep prot with but dual wielding instead of shield. Well, I had a couple guildies like in Discord that were like, you know, every single warrior tank I've been with has just been awful. And I'm like, is that really the case though? Like, is that really the case? Or like, were you guys just flame striking initially without even him like hitting a thunderclap? So it's funny because you got guys in LFG like begging for tanks, but then they just act like complete assholes. And then they wonder why nobody wants a tank. Tip has world buffs on? I'm killing him. That's what Migfin did to me. Unbooned at Blood Furnace first run, kills me 2 pulls later. Can't tell me that wasn't on purpose. Ain't no way. Go on. You guys can still do mana tombs, Darien tanks normally, so I think he still needs it. Yeah, that's my healer, McFinney. Yup, just killing me, dude, on purpose. That's my guy. I think Tip and Nim want to keep running if you want to go with them, Darian. I think we're going to do Sethic after this. I just wanted to help people get some runs in. Who left Discord? Oh. What up, Bob? I got a video on it on my YouTube, man. Same as my Twitch name. Neat plates, Johnny. Like neat, clean, tidy, N-E-A-T. Let him die. Let him fucking die. Congrats, Tip. I don't know if there's enough mobs for him to kill, but I mean we can try. I don't have it. I think Nim might be the only one that has it. Oh. Axe of the Legion, but I'm using the High Warlord Axe too. I have the Turok Knight Mace waiting for me at 68. I got like 4 pieces of gear waiting for me at 68. People tell me for years I'm one of the best tanks they've ever seen, but then you get these hypocrites who only press 1 lightning bolt per second. While I'm pressing 4 buttons at the same time. That was going a different way than I thought it was. I thought you were about to say then you got people blasting before I even touch the mobs, which is also true. But I will say warrior tanking does take some work, man. It does take some work. Uh-oh. I can tell you the last time I had SpaghettiOs. Hell yeah. I used to be a big fan of the Chef Boyardee raviolis. I haven't ate those in a while either. I don't know if there's dog food in those raviolis or what, but it was good. Honestly, yeah. Saw some like reel or short or something where like a guy saw the macros on it. It was like a lot of protein, just starts eating it. He might be onto something. Won't ask questions we don't want answers to. Exactly. Look, I don't know. There might be dog food in those Chef Boyardee raviolis, but they are good. It's been years since I had them, and for some reason, I think it was like middle school. Like middle school after football practice, for some reason, that was like my go-to. Like after practice, every single time was Chef Boyardee ravioli. I don't know why. It's just my favorite thing to eat after football practice. Hey, what up, Salty? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's like they know you're... Well, that's the thing, too, is like people get super comfortable with you being a good tank, Rain. That, like... Then they just start kind of getting lackadaisical, and then it turns into a shit show pretty quick. So in a weird way, it's almost like a compliment at first, and then it gets kind of hairy after that, but... We have horse meat in our lasagna? Look, man, I don't know what's in canned ravioli. I don't know. You'll have to ask Chef Boyardee himself. I don't think it can be normal meat, though. It's still pretty good. Am I honored with them? No, I think this is my consortium. Yeah. I just haven't done a quest yet. Or I'm sorry. Yeah.
What is this? Oh, you must forgive me.
I don't really care about the rep, to be real with you. The only rep I truly care about right now is Lower City.
But no matter, as I am a gracious host, I will tend to you.
What do I care about Lower City? The ring. Shapeshifters. Oh, you can start your rep. I wouldn't do the quest yet. You can do the quest. You can get some Lower City rep doing the caravan quest and Terracar. I wouldn't do those yet, though. You can start with Sethic, and then it goes to Shadow Labs. Why am I doing mana tombs? I'm helping some guildies. I got 3 guildies in here who need mana tombs. I'm just being a nice guy. I think we're doing Sethic the next run though. They need the escort for this too, so we're gonna do that real quick. Hey, RD. Good morning.
Ah, we have not been properly introduced. I have such
Rain.
fascinating things.
Dude, I've never heard anyone compare it to like that. That's honestly a perfect comparison, dude. They wake up in that morning, they're like, man, I can't wait for this player to do so good, yada, yada, yada. Second he has like a bad play, man, fuck this team.
Bid you farewell.
So true, dude. I didn't even think about that. It's a great comparison. I'm debating if I'll be on tomorrow. That's why I was kind of trying to squeeze out 68. We do have we have tickets for the AHL All-Star game, which is like basically the AAA of the NHL. I think I might go to that with my dad, but I kind of want to grind instead. I'm not sure. Rate Bad Bunny's halftime performance. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I don't even watch the Super Bowl when my team's in it, man. I'm just not a Super Bowl guy. It's just, it doesn't even feel like football. It's like just commercials. I'd rather watch a really intense like NFC or AFC championship game than a Super Bowl. Hell, I'd probably watch the first round over the Super Bowl. He doesn't know how to press that, Chili. Stop it. If he knew English, he'd be very upset right now, Chili. Forever have a chance to grind? That's true. I don't know. We've been just doing really well with streaming and content and stuff like that right now. I just gotta keep it going, I feel like. Are we still running with Ugly, or did he? I think he dipped on us. He's another storm with Frigid. Nope. It's not too late, dude. Right now. Wait, what? I don't think Chile has the right to make those calls, so. No, there's a lot of people. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. Yep. Probably not for the 10 mans. Yeah. It's just me and Tip. That's all right. We'll tell everyone on the server that you're a ninja. Yeah, just replace my name with Chili's name. Oh. Yeah. How dare the guild master get rid of his guild? He's making his members suicidal. Why you say that? Darius. I mean, dude did tell me that I made him so sad that he quit WoW because of me, so. Grown man, by the way. True. We were gonna do Sethic with Ugly, but he kind of bailed on us. But I'm still down. Just won't go as fast with me tanking it. Reams, why does everyone say Tankatronic goggles are pre-bis, but Wowhead says they're phase 2? Because there's upgraded versions of them. There's a couple items in the game that upgrade throughout phases. Kind of like how sometimes the Gladiator gear gets kind of confusing, because at first, like, it's just called, like, Gladiator Slicer. But then like some people get pre-bistless, especially if they get it off of like an AI bot or something that will say like brutal gladiator, but that doesn't even exist until later on. So like there's arena seasons where the gear changes. It's kind of the same thing. Vander, you talking about this build? I mean, I wouldn't recommend this build at all for, or I really wouldn't recommend dual wielding at all for heroic dungeons. Especially if you're pugging, that's for sure. But from like a 60 to 70 dungeon spam? Oh, for sure. I have videos on it if you want it. As long as you don't multi-shot the mobs right away, you should be fine. Yeah. I just realized on Twitch that it's like the same 6 songs looping over and over again. I really apologize. I'll change the music after this. Mm. Mm. Technically, but it doesn't really matter. Consortium rep just doesn't matter at all. Yep. Have problems with Hunter single target aggro? Yeah, watch. We're about to bring a 68 Hunter into Sethic calls. You'll see. It's the same thing, literally. At least honored? Yeah, I mean, you would just basically have to run the dungeons and then turn the quest in, or you can do a quest or two at Nagrand right here. And you would have it, so. Okay. How long have I been live? Only 3 hours, man. It feels a lot longer than that. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it. I meant to get on a little bit earlier. We were going to play with some other people, but they ended up doing something else. We kind of had to just throw a stream together and hope for the best. I'm going to hop out of here. I will be on tomorrow as well. I'm going to go work on some YouTube. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you guys for all the love and support as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow night, okay? Thank you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.